Yeah, back up the spot like I back up the dope. Back through the city, I'm back on good hope. Sippin' on yellow, these nigga like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. Nigga keep playing, we mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch with my brother, Dwayne. Nigga won't fight, he gon' die. Slime in her face when I pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She kissing girls, you know I got her straight. Came before now, you know that got her A. The Glock in the Chevy, don't box like a Chevy. I threw her 5, now she hot and she ready. She cranking present, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that box, I won't eat her spaghetti. Yeah. Suck the dick, sing my song, fuck it good, leave me alone. Nigga want smoke, then I'm bringing the bone. Pullin' the party, I bring it along. I got hoes in this party, they singing along. I was down on my dick and I needed a loan. Ran that shit to the top, I'm the king on my own. I kissed that hoe in the cheek like she special. I could box you for free, but that beef gon' be extra. She bought me a mirror, this bitch can't be serious. She callin' my phone, asking questions, Alexa. Walk in the back of the bank like a teller. Yeah, dog in the spot like Cruella. That pussy retarded, so I call her Riri. She know when she see me, she bringing them. Fuck all that patience, I ran out of weight. Terabyte, baby, I ran out of space. I hit the gas until I'm out of space. Sippin' Bel-Air cause I ran out of ace. Hit from the back, I'ma pull out her lace. If I'm eating cat, then I'm saying my grace. My birthday just passed, baby throwing that cake. Got my quarantine mask, fucking hoes staying safe. Yeah, back up the spot like I bag up the dope. Back through the city, I'm back on good hope. Sippin' on yellow, these nigga like yo. Nigga one battle, that nigga get choked. Call me a monkey, I'm really insane. Nigga keep playing, we mix it like Kane. I'm in this bitch with my brother, Dwayne. Nigga won't fight, he gon' die. Slime in her face when I pull out the snake. I come correct, I can't make no mistakes. She kissing girls, you know I got her straight. Came before now, you know that got her A. The Glock in the Chevy, don't box like a Chevy. I threw her 5, now she hot and she ready. She cranking present, she still love that Eddie. Eat up that box, I won't eat her spaghetti.
Trucker Brown here. I'm just here to remind you that we are on Patreon, and it does help out the channel. Thanks to all the people who sub to the Patreon this weekend. I appreciate you. New content is coming there, and these clips that I'm giving you are from the exclusive Trucker Report Live that I do with Phil, which his link is at the bottom on Rumble TB Uncut. So I appreciate y'all. Love the support. If you like the content, man, hit the buttons. Let me know. Thanks for coming to the Patreon. Peace to the God, the rebirth and the re-education, but it's only for the nation. Screw your occupation. Oh my God. We're here. We have officially hit 400 followers on Rumble. Yeah. 400 on Rumble. Why Rumble? Rumble allows us to speak freely. You understand? Rumble allows us to speak freely. Y'all know we have this conversation sometimes, but of course I get pressed. They like to press me. They like to say, TB, some of the stuff you say I agree with, but some of it I don't. And you are allowed to disagree. But this conversation we're about to have, it's a hard one. Because most of the people in our society believe money equals happiness. That's what they believe. Money equals happiness. And there is no way to change someone's thoughts on that. And a lot of you young bucks got in the game for money only. You're here to make money. And nothing's wrong with making money. I want to make this clear. This isn't, I hate money conversation. That's not what this is. This is an understanding that if you only come into this game for money, this game will eat you and spit you out. You understand? This game will eat you and spit you out. We're going to get deeper into it, but right now we need to figure out who's burning miles. Everybody's not in yet. Who's burning miles? 30 people over there on the Rumble. I do not want you to think you will get into this job and just chase money and everything's going to fall in its place. 300 miles left. I see you. And the truth is, it is not. If you're coming this game and you're completely consumed with wanting to chase money, this game will have you doing things you're not supposed to do. When I first got into this game, I believed that I'm just here to make money. That means I would take jobs that took me away longer. I would take jobs that require me to drive more risky stuff. I will handle when they present me with a opportunity that is illegal, or they give me a load that is so tight that it's basically illegal, or I'm going to have to do something illegal to get it done, I would take it. Because I'm only here to make money. You understand? I'm only here to make money. I'm not here to do anything else. So I'm not here to think, well, I kind of am getting to the point where I need to take some more time. I'm getting to the point where I need to take some more time and focus. Let me get this right. I need to take some more time and focus on my health, my mental health, my physical health, my relationship health, spirituality, if that's what you're into. I will look past all that because of money. Conversation will go something like this. I know I need to take some time off and get a root canal, but it's hot right now. So, or he's sending me loads. I don't want to go home and mess up my relationship with my DM. So I'll keep going. Or I know I'm getting a little heavy. I'm getting bigger here. I'm about to hit 300 pounds on the road. I lost 20 pounds, y'all. Congratulations to me. But when I was on the road, I know I got to be like 290. I know I need to do something about my weight, but the money's good right now. So I'm just going to keep going after the money. I'm not going to worry about it. If you're only about money, you can be sold to do anything. So I'll look at this position, which doesn't give me the time to take care of myself, over this position over here where I will be able to hit the gym 2-3 times a week. Are you following me? And this position here, I may see more money up front. But this position right here will give me time to eat better food, things like that. But this number doesn't say what this number says. So, I choose the money. My relationship is not in its best place. I probably should go to a job that requires me to go home a little more. A lot of y'all are in that position right now. You've been doing this 2-3 years. Your old lady has suffered through it. You used to say at the beginning of your career that when I get a couple of years under my belt, then I can find a job closer to home. So she dealt with it. You're going on 3 years and a half, and you haven't even looked. You haven't even looked for a job at the house. And if you do skim through it, you see two jobs that say $20 an hour. You say that ain't enough money, baby. You keep on moving. Not even understanding that, you know, your old lady don't argue with you about you being gone no more. Not thinking that you're growing apart because you blinded by the money. Screw that. I'm getting paid, baby. Forget about that. You could have looked for a job closer to the house by then. You're ignoring the fact that you can't really get upstairs without huffing and puffing no more. It wasn't like that when you started 3, 4 years ago. You're not paying attention to the fact that you are losing mobility. You're not bending down and getting something ain't as easy as it used to be. You done did 3, 4 years. You got the driving record. You ain't hit nothing. We're assuming, right? You're not thinking money versus happiness. You're thinking money equals happiness. I see you 318 Motorsport. Chuck Diesel says that lower back. So now when you go home, that's if you're not paying attention. When you go home and you got to stand out there at wherever you're standing at, let it be a fair or wherever or in the store, you're standing there, that lower back started to hurt now. Find yourself doing this. Mm. That's how it sneak up on you. You're trying to run around with your kid, you can barely keep up. But you look at it as I'm getting older. No. I mean, of course, everyone's getting older, but sitting in that chair 11 hours, it catches up. Not only have you done that, you have taken a stance that money is the most important thing in trucking. That's your stance online. That's your stance with your homeboys. That's how y'all gauge each other. So and so with this type of driver, he makes this type of money. So now you know that you done brought that into your personality. You can't take that home every other day or every night job because it doesn't pay enough. And now you're worrying about what other people think. They got to know I make the most money, baby. And you're laughing at that dude that took the home every other night job. You're laughing. He ain't making as much as you. You don't make as much as me. You can make the dope stretch. You can teach finesse. They definitely take half, man. They always take half, bro. But that doesn't matter because you've done a few things in your life. Because now you're at the 3, 4 year mark. You're starting to get something that you never had before, which is credit, which in turn is the devil. If you're spiritual, it's a bad thing if you're not. It's one of those double-edged swords, right? Because you've been driving that hoopty around for a while, just watching car videos. You'd have made about 75, 82,000, 3 years straight. Those little younger problems you had, you done cleared them off years ago. That Sprint bill you messed up, that Boost Mobile bill, that T-Mobile bill, that power bill at your old roommate's house that when y'all separated in an argument, no one paid. You done cleared all that. On top of that, you didn't get yourself a credit card. You done bought a few things with the credit card, paid the credit card off a few times. Because you can do that because you a big bad trucker. I got the money, baby. Oh, yeah. That feeds into your self-esteem. Now, your self-esteem is nothing like it has ever been. A lot of y'all was getting bullied in school, so you ain't never been popular. You ain't never, you never been a man. After a while, people start coming to you, you just seem to be doing good, but you're going to top it off something better. Yeah, your mobility's kind of going down. You done gained a little bit of weight, but that don't matter because you're getting money in your mind. So your old lady says the old Chevy Blazer's getting long in the toot. You go down to the dealership when you get in town because you're a big bad trucker. You go down there, you look around. I'm looking around, just looking. You say, I want to run it first because I'm smart. He looks up your credit score. You're a 756. Peace to the God, the rebirth, and the re-education. You a 756. Didn't he know it? Now, the car dealership ain't going to say you got good credit. I sell cars, so he not going to convey that you're an A1 customer. So he going to show you something with some meat on it because there's meat in your financing. You understand? The dealer app tells him he can get anything he wants. Y'all tell me right now, is he going to show you something economical that matches what you need for your family and you to stay out of financial hardship? Is he going to show you the minivan? Because you got kids, you've been popping kids out. Because you got money. You're successful. He going to show you the 2-year-old minivan that you can steal for $26,000, pay off in a year and a half. Is that what he going to show you? I'll wait, Mario. Because we know that's what you need. Not what you want, is what you need. You could get that minivan. It'll be good on gas. It'll be cheap to fix. It'll fit all the kids. It's safety rated. You would still be in your budget. Everything's good there. You understand? It'll be in your budget. It has the little DVD player for your girls to watch TV. That sucker get 29 miles a gallon. That's the one. You know that's the one. Oh, that's it. He doesn't show you that. He say, I'll show you more of the family cars, but it's on another lot. This is a trick we used to do to people, man. It's how I sold cars. Oh, we'll take this car over there and we'll look at the different lots. This is how they do it. We'll look at the different lots and see if we can find something for the family, that we just don't keep them over here. But what is he going to choose to drive you to those 3-4 different lots? You said kids. Okay, let's take the Trackhawk over there. Forget about it. Money, happiness. Money, happiness. Ain't gonna be here long. Let's take the Trackhawk over there, the Rango. It has a 3rd row seat. You can fit the babies in there. You get on the highway, you push the gas, that thing gets moving. Oh, I like this thing. It's the one I like right here. In your mind, you try to keep it together, but it's the one I like. It's the one I like. You say, show me the SUVs. He shows you the Escalade, the Tahoe, the Denali. He never shows you a minivan. Escalade, Denali, all that stuff. Forget about it. You like him. At this point, he got you in the crosshairs because no matter what you pick, he gonna knock your head off. It don't matter. And since you're a fan of these cars, you're gonna pay the money. You're gonna pay the money. Forget about it. You're gonna pay it. You got it. You love this car. You're gonna pay the $1,200 a month. Forget it. You got 7,000 to put down. 10. That ain't gonna matter. So what happens? You come back with this car. Your old lady's a coon just like you, materialistic, so she's happy with it. Y'all take the Suburban that you found, with the black rims and the hot boy leather inside and the sunroof. And because you needed it for the kids. Right. After a while, those houses y'all used to look at, those apartments or townhouses you can rent up the road in a better neighborhood, better schools, you eventually head towards that direction. Because now you got too nice of a car to leave it where you're from. So you take that 20-mile ride over to where the well-to-do people is at, and you get into that $2,600 a month townhouse or that $2,700 a month mortgage. You furnish that. A lot of y'all don't know that these people are going to the furniture place and setting up a $30,000 worth of credit line to furnish this house. A lot of y'all don't know that's going on, but it is going on. You're at year 5.5 at this point. You came in the game at 190. You about 250 right now. Your eyes are starting to get yellow. Look at my eyes. Your eyes are starting to get yellow. But things are successful, so you still believe in the dream of the rebirth. You're good. You're good. You get the crib. You go to the place. $30,000 worth of so and so and so. You got the house. You got all the stuff. You got the media room. You know what I mean? You got the upstairs, downstairs. You got the banging master bedroom with the jacuzzi tub. Right? Your status is going up. Your kids are in a decent school. Your kids ain't even in a private school no more. They're in a charter school. Charter school, you got to pay for, kind of. Right? Your kids got the best clothes, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you have done is you've upped your lifestyle. But there's a trick involved in this. There's a trick involved. The nicer and fancier your lifestyle is at home, the more you don't want to what? I see you, Dirty Rope. I'll wait. Because your house is more comfortable now. You got your 90-inch TV, forget about it. Surround sound, 2-car garage, nice whip you driving around town. People treat you different. Family treats you different. You feel good when you're home. Now that you got this nice, comfortable crib, you don't want to what? You don't want to go back on the... I'll wait. Look at that. That's Dirty Broke right there. You do not want to leave. The more you want to be home. Now, this is something you can ignore for a few years. We're on year 6.5, right? We're on year 6.5. You're making more money. Hell, man, you done got a good lease situation. You making good money, man. $2,500 a week. You got a $2,500 a week lifestyle. It's all about the money. You're still running kind of pseudo illegal. You don't care about what time, what you'll make it get there. You don't care because you at this point you're indoctrinated in the running culture. You're a runner. The worst thing someone can say to you is you ain't no runner. You'll fight over that. I'm a runner. I'm the best runner on the elite. Yeah. This isn't a problem to one day, your little girl has a recital or your little girl has a graduation from kindergarten and you say you want to be there, but you just left 2 weeks ago and you tell your DM you want to be there and all that type of stuff. You don't know you just pissed your DM off, but you did. Go home, come back, he messed the money up. Shit is bad. You start thinking, hey man, it's probably time for me to. So what you'll start doing without telling your old lady, you'll start looking at local jobs. You used to make it 2 stacks plus a week. These local jobs are telling you $21 an hour. It ain't adding up. No. Yeah. If you're there already, say I'm there, a lot of the young guys are not going to get it because they ain't never touched no money like that and they're not used to the money. But at this point, you're used to the money. You're used to the money. You wish you were home, but you can't go because you've trapped yourself. You can't go because you trapped yourself. Now you're on that find a local job that pays good. And then you realize that you can't really do that without a hazmat. That isn't all either. You can hazmat fuel haul, but you have to go get a hazmat, which you never really wanted. If you don't decide to fuel haul, you got to carry them barrels around and drop off oil to different places. And remember, your back ain't what it used to be, doggy. You can't do that. That standing up warehouse work ain't gonna happen, dog. It's not gonna happen for you. It's not gonna happen. You can barely stand up and take your little girl to the freaking recital and stand there the whole hour. How you gonna do 3, 4, 5 hours a day? You dang sure ain't touch freight nothing because that's beneath you. I don't touch freight, baby. I don't do that. No, forget about it. I don't touch freight. That's a fact. Let's bring it down. I said I'm not gonna be here long. I don't want to hit the cash app in 30 minutes. But we gonna digest it before I get off. Oh, oh yeah. We're gonna break it down before I leave. Of course, this conversation is not gonna be one that anybody likes because a lot of people are in this situation. You understand? A lot of people are in this situation. I see you, IBA, first person to hit the gas yet. Then you start coming back to things I've told you before. Hey man, maybe you shouldn't get all that expensive shit. Because when you get that expensive stuff, you have locked yourself into a position. When it's time for you to go retrain or change your position, you may have to take a pay cut for a while and you ain't gonna be able to really do that, which means you can't really leave what you're doing. Now you feel stuck. You start to dislike the job, man. That's true. You start to dislike the job. Cody, I see you. Now you top of the cash yet. You start to dislike the job after a while. Little things that would irritate you start to irritate you more. Like pulling up, not having the PO number. You know, you start recognizing that some of these lows ain't paying what you needed to pay. Because you got to remember, your numbers look different. Back in the day, you could say, hey, man, you could say, all I need is 90 cents a mile. But once you add on all that personal shit you added on, you need like 137 a mile, 140 a mile just to break even. And it seemed like he trying to send you $1.09 a mile. So you look at Dirty Broke. That no good some bitch just smiling. Every time you see this some bitch, he just cheesing. You looking over at Dirty Broke like, oh, local land, nigga. You don't like him, bro. you can't stand him. You can't stand him, bro. Like, oh my God, here he goes. Doing these shorts and showing me his Harley Davidson, even though Honda's a better motorcycle. Now you quasi trolling online. I know y'all think I don't watch people, but the people I respect, I watch. And I watch Dirty Broke's channel. I watch every short he drops. And I see sometimes when he responds to some of y'all. And really, what these responses are is the fact that you're angry at your situation and you want to debunk what he's saying. So you'll say stuff like, $1,900 a week ain't enough money. I would do that, but I prefer the ABCDEFG. The only reason you making this amount of money is because of you do little shit like that. Because the truth is, you're mad, you're angry with your situation. You put yourself in a financial situation where you cannot leave. You cannot leave, bro. And you don't like the fact that Dirty Broke's ignorant ass go home and sit in front of his movie theater every day. Every day. He gets to go home. He gets to see other old lady. He gets to eat fucking multi-grain bagels and drink French press coffee with his old lady before she go to work every day. He keeping his relationship together. Your relationship is, what you gonna do? It ain't on the rocks, but it don't feel like nothing no more because y'all barely talk. It kind of feels like sheep before you to leave. Because when you're home, you're messing up everybody's sleep schedule. You're up all night. You're eating all the juicy juice. You're eating up all the food. You're eating the kids' snack for school tomorrow. You don't know the program of the house. You don't fit. You don't fit, bro. You don't fit at the house. You don't fit, bro. You don't fit. I'm sorry. You don't fit. The kids go to sleep at 9 o'clock. You don't wake up to 12 because you run crazy hours. She set aside snacks and food for the kids all week. You reaching in there, pulling out, cheese sticks and stuff like that. That's supposed to go in the kids' food. You're complicating shit. And after a while, your old lady say, God damn, when are you going back on the road? She don't know she hurt your feelings, do she? Your feelings are hurt. Everything I do for this family is been like, you start feeling some type of way. Yeah. And if y'all are wondering what day that is, that's day 3, day 4. So now you're looking for jobs harder. You're looking for jobs harder. But you don't understand that you stayed in OTR so long that it is no longer a plus, that OTR experience you got. I'm about to tell y'all something that's going to hurt your feelings. Hit the gas, yeah. I'm about to drop some knowledge on you didn't know. You didn't know. OTR experience helps you up to about 3 years. After that 3 years, the hiring supervisor looks at that as counterproductive time. It's not counting for you. Y'all don't believe me. About 2 to 3 years, it's a good thing. When you start getting into the 5s and the 6s and the 7s, it don't count for you no more. It does not count for you anymore. I'll wait for y'all to understand what I'm saying and respond to it. I'll wait for y'all to understand what I'm saying. Divorce time don't fit the house. Diego says facts. And there's a reason why. Then the turn up down calls of numbers of jobs. See, you're talking to Mario knows, bro. He's been doing this for a long period of time. You think that years on the road helps you. After about 3 years, it don't look that good. It don't look that good. Because another thing is OTR drivers have been here before you that had 10, 15 years. And guess what? A 10, 15 year OTR driver, guess what he is to the supervisor at the local job? I'll wait for someone to say it. You've been driving OTR 10, 15 years. What are you to your supervisor? Cody, top of the Cash App, tell me. Well, we're discussing this career planning right now. I'm really about to help a lot of y'all off. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this shit. Nero. A problem. Dave the Trucker. Pain in the ass. That's right on the mark. MC. Untrainable. Dave the Trucker. He knows too much. Mario. A know-it-all. You see that? A know-it-all. J-Beam 2. Trouble. Yeah. So when you go get that job, or they go get that job, they become an issue. They become a problem. The pay is not enough. They're not used to getting out of the truck that often. So they're a little bit lazier with their work. And they're trying to tell everybody they know everything because they've been driving so long. And you believe going home means more relaxation. I will say this again, as I said it before. Local drivers work harder than OTR drivers. So before you go home thinking it's going to be easy peasy, it is harder work than OTR. Look at Dirty Bro. It's so hard for me to train experienced drivers. There it is right there. King D-Raj says OTR for life, baby. He's stuck. He's stuck in the fight. He don't know how to get out. Phil says big facts. Bean says they want to do things their way, not the way of the company. You understand that? So I know you thinking, oh, all the experience I got, I should be able to just slide. No, that's not true, bro. You're not just going to slide in because people have come before you and they've messed it up. That's a random. It all depends on what you do. You can say that about everything, Arm. That's a stupid comment. And even if you were to take that job, you don't want to retrain. You want to go back and get your hazmat. I know this because I've been through it. I don't want to drive hazmat, but listen, either I'm gonna like being at the farms 4 o'clock in the morning, or I'm gonna have to get my hazmat, bro. I'm willing to tell y'all that. You're gonna have to. At this point in our career, at this point in this industry, that's the last of the Mohicans soon. The companies at home feel if you don't have a hazmat, you're nothing. That's truly what they think. That's truly what they think. If you do not have a hazmat, you are nothing. I've seen them say 19, 18, $21 an hour. And right next to that job post, it'll be with the hazmat, $32 an hour. Am I giving up too much game, Dirty Broke? Should I shut up? I'm gonna be quiet. I'm talking too much. I need to stop. We gonna keep going? Are we gonna keep going, y'all? Only 3 people hit the cash app. I don't know if I'm gonna keep going. I'm dropping way too much game today. Hazmat just keeps you out of Walmart. I'm looking at the farms as we speak. The farms are Mario. We keep on honestly, we trying to keep the farms on the lowsy, Mario, because they don't know nothing about the farms. We not giving them the farms, bro. Only 3 people with the cash app. We're not giving up that farm sauce. They don't even know the farm exists. Let them keep thinking it don't exist, bro. Let them keep thinking that. We're not even gonna. That's too much juice. That's too much juice. It doesn't matter what you've done before. Eventually, the average driver needs to take heed to what Dirty Broke is saying. Because in the context of you being an average guy not really knowing nobody, I cannot tell you a better local position than hazmat. That's just the truth, unless you're willing to deal with the farms. But the truth is, you're going to do more at the farms than you would do hauling fuel. That's the truth. You deal with a little bit more bullshit at the farms. It's relaxed, but more BS at the same time. Dirty Broke, he may go home smelling like diesel, but he don't smell like chicken entrails. You understand that? He don't smell like chicken entrails, just chicken butt cheeks all day. He don't smell like that. This stuff adds up. Also, when you get over to the hazmat and the Dirty Broke stuff, his truck's in a better condition than the farms. He's getting top of the line equipment. You're not gonna get top of the line equipment in the backwoods. And here's another place that screw a lot of y'all. When you go to the farms, you gotta have a manual. These hillbilly companies out here, they're not jumping on the automatic train that quick. You don't got a manual, they're not gonna hire you. You understand that? They're not gonna hire you. You got a manual restriction on your shit. Don't even look the farm's direction. Don't even look the farm's direction. Now, these conversations that we have that actually affects the direction of your career are very important conversations because we're hashing out some of the things you may run into, and you may not have to run into them over and over. But what I will say is that this is the type of stuff that I usually would talk to people one on one with. But I'm just gonna give y'all some sauce right here. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. Like I said, only 3 people at the Cash App, so this isn't a lucrative conversation for me at all. So I'm not gonna keep having it. But what I will say is this: if you expect to have an easy transition, be you're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. It is not as simple as you think it is. You're gonna have to retrain in some things. You're gonna have to be uncomfortable. You're gonna have to learn new principles. You're gonna have to get out of the truck more. You're gonna have to learn something to do on the back of the truck. All this just bumping the dock and forget about it. That shit not gonna work. Let's be real. The jobs that you do locally at the crib that you just bump a dock and get on your phone, they don't pay shit. They pay nothing, bro. That all I do is pick the trailer up and take it over here and back it into the door, and I sit there for an hour. Then I take that empty over here and I take it back at the door. That job don't pay a damn thing. I hate to bust your bubble. It don't. That job don't pay a damn thing, bro. Now, learning something special on the back of the truck, that pays. There's tanker positions, there's, stuff like that. There's tanker positions, there's a oversized position, there's equipment movement positions, there's crane positions. All of those require you to do something on the back of the truck, bro. And if you have solidified yourself in just being a dock bumper, you are about to go through a lot of pain to switch out of that lifestyle. You understand? You're gonna about to go through a lot of pain. And some of these jobs you gotta watch out for. You're technically a yard dog. It'll say something like shuttle. Oh, well, you're a shuttle driver. The fuck does that mean? You take the empties over here and you put the loaded trailer. It's about 10 miles in between two places. You're a yard dog, bro. That's a setup, bro. You're a yard dog, man. You're a yard dog. You're a yard dog. And when you're a yard dog, you're you're attaching to 15, 25, 30 trucks a night. That joint is brutal, bro. It's just a job you're gonna get blown out of. You're gonna blow out. You're not gonna sit there and do it. 80 people in Rumble, 150 in YouTube, all hit the like button at the same time. Appreciate the love. We got a lot of people in here right now. So TB, what should I do? What you should do is understand you should be you should be looking through the jobs and trying to figure out what fits you. You should be trying to figure out what fits you, what you're willing to do. Are you willing to do hazmat? Are you willing to be a yard dog? Are you willing to be a flatbed local guy who's securing 4 or 5 times a day? AJ Frazier. Is that the AJ? I think it is. Are you willing to relocate? These are the questions you're gonna have to answer yourself, man. Because you think it's not gonna be a culture shock. It's gonna be a culture shock. Because there's two things it's gonna do. You're gonna go home and you're gonna grit under it, and you're gonna learn it, or you're gonna run back to OTR, which is what 90% of people do. They run back to OTR because they realize, man, I had a good OTR. I had to do nothing. OTR is a walk in the park, bro. It's a walk in. That's why we don't leave it. It's because it's damn near handicapped at us. All I gotta do is drive in a straight line, get there, post up, and watch TV. That's a good deal. That is not what's gonna happen when you go home. That's not gonna happen when you go. So you can push past it. Do your 10 years. You've been on the road 10 years. Your health is not the best anymore. It's trashed. We don't know if you kept up with your dentist appointments, which 80% of us don't. You didn't keep up with your teeth cleanings. You hear me? You didn't keep up with none of that shit. You didn't keep up with your cardio. I didn't. That's a lot of the pain I'm going through now. I'm going through basic rehab at this point. Man, the first time, oh my God. First time running the rule, I'm going home, I do a gym session. And I get in this little gym class. And I say I'm trying to get back into shape. In this class, you do like push-ups and then you do another move and turn this direction and do that and do this and that. It's like I guess you can call it aerobics type class. And I'm thinking this ain't nothing to me, Jack. This is gonna be easy, baby. That's what I'm thinking. This ain't hard. This is not hard. I can do this. Dude. Oh my God. I was dying in that class, bro. And that's when it hit me how unhealthy I became. Do you understand? I am dying in this class, dude. You're on the ground, you do the push up, you turn this way, do this. The sweat is pouring off of my face. I'm trying to hold myself up and I'm shaking. Like, dude, I'm destroyed, bro. Like, I'm dying in this class to the point where it worries you. It's like, damn, I didn't think I was that bad, bro. I'm stopping in the middle and just sitting there and breathing like, oh, I'm a little better now. But when I first started doing the class, when right out of the truck, my God, bro. Like it'll humble you, man. It'll humble you really quickly. Shirt drenched with sweat, barely got anything done, but my body's acting like I ran a marathon, dog. Like it's bad, dog. Like a lot of y'all haven't tried yet, so you don't know how bad it is. You don't know how bad it is. You ain't try to do them burpees. Do them prison joints where you jump up, go back down, do the push up, then jump up, go back down, do the push up. Dude, I could do when I first got out, I could do like 3 of them joints. I was destroyed. Like my body was utterly destroyed. The stretching portion of it, I had no mobility. Can't reach my toes anymore. I used to be able to go all the way down and reach my toes and all that type of stuff and grab my feet, and can't do none of that no more. I can get about that close to my toes, and it's like I don't have that. I don't have that mobility anymore. I don't have that elasticity. I don't have it. Truck and took it. It's gone. Get rid of it. It's gone. You're never gonna get it again. Well, you can, but that's what I'm working towards now, and I'm getting closer. I'm almost gonna touch my toes again. I can do a lot of the movements. I can get through the class barely, but before I couldn't get through 10 minutes of the class. and you think, oh man, that's a big deal. That's a big deal because Dirty Broke's older than you, and he can swamp you in that aerobics class because he's been able to keep his mobility. It's not a game, man. It's not a game, and you're trying to go through, or you get on that elliptical, or you get on that bike, and you're dying, dude. You're dying on that bike, bro. On that elliptical, you're trying to do this. I mean, in the beginning, it seems easy. It seems easy. This ain't hard, man. Let 15 minutes go by, bro. You feel like you're dying on that thing, bro. You feel like you're dying. And then you start realizing the collateral damage of what your job is. Now you don't think, oh, I kind of got to get out of OTR. You know you got to get out of OTR. Now you know it for a fact. You know it for a fact, man. And you're like, oh my God, like, dude, I'm worse off than I thought. Let me tell you, them honey buns and them greasy spoon visits and them fries and tater tots, that shit catches up with you, bro. Them burpees are no joke, Risky 33. Them honey buns, them large coffees, them sodas in your pilot cup, the sitting around on the going into Denny's, getting a meal, going back and laying on it for years at a time, the 3 a.m. waffle stuff, like Phil said, that shit catches up. It catches up, bro. So when we have this local conversation, it's something for you to look for in the future. If you're just getting in, you need to know, bro, when are you going to get out? Because you'll get to the point about the 9 to 10 year mark. You're at the point where you need to make a decision because you're about to do unfixable damage to you. You need to make a decision right about now because it's about to start getting bad. And you can only ignore it for so long. Look at Taco Bear Studio. I can't say I disagree with them. You're basically trading money for life. That is one of the most perfect ways that could have been said. And let me tell you, man, I got a problem, bro. I'm on drugs, bro. Like, I tell myself, well, I'm gonna go out this time. I'm not going ABCDFG, but I got a habit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got a habit, dog. Like, I like Pilot honey buns, bro. I say, forget about it. I don't do coffee when I'm on a ride. I like a 20 ounce. I guess I'll tell y'all, man. Hit the gas, yeah, bro. I'm gonna tell you what my drugs is. Well, I wake up in the morning. It's about 6 in the morning. I go in. I'm tired. I like to get me a 20-ounce Red Bull, doggy. I do, man. I do. And I take that Red Bull, and it be so ice cold, bro. Big Mike, you top of the gas yet now? The big dog, only 40 the cash yet. You know, and I see the Red Bull joint, and I open it, and I know I don't need no Red Bull, bro. But it be so freaking cold, and the can is silver and blue. And then when you take it out, it gets that little bead of condensation on it to make it look like it's on a beer commercial. Oh my God, bro. I gotta have it, bro. I gotta have it. So then I take it over to the cup machine. I put ice in there, but I only put crushed ice in there, doggy. It's a difference. It cannot be cube ice, it has to be crushed ice. And I get the crushed ice and I fill it up about halfway in a 42 ounce. You know what I'm saying? Then I top it off and I watch the Red Bull pour into the cup. You see what I'm saying? I watch the Red Bull pour into the cup and it just looks like oh my God, a slushy crushed ice. Oh my God, man. And I put the, you know what I'm saying? I pour it in there, you know what I'm saying, all the way to the top. I close it, get me a nice straw in that joint. I make sure I don't break no holes in the straw. You see what I'm saying? Because I can't do that. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? Oh, that first cold hit of the drugs, bro. Oh my God, man. It's everything. And then I hit that joint. Then I say, what am I gonna eat? It's two things I'm gonna eat that I'm addicted to that are not good for you. And this is nasty. And I don't want y'all to eat drugs, bro. I go get me, if I'm in Loves, I go get me a chicken tortillo joint, a chicken wrap. Knock like three of them back. I knocked three of them back with the Red Bull, doggy. I mix it together. I brought three of them back with the Red Bull. But see, after I done took that in, I need a sweet hit because I'm addicted to sugar too. So I get me like 2 honey buns just in case I get stuck in traffic. I can hit the honey bun on the Lowsy. You see what I'm saying? So I get me a honey bun. So then I drive down the street, knock off them chicken wraps, drinking my freaking. I feel great in that first 2 hours. Dave, don't bring up the Reese's, dog. Don't do it, dog. Damn. The Reese's, dog. Oh my God. But I only get the Reese's out of the refrigerator. Y'all not woke, bro. So, but anyway, I'm getting all he messing me up. So then after I eat that joint, I get a little sweet tooth hit me. You know what I'm saying? I've been driving for like 30, 40 minutes. Then I hit my freaking Reese's or I hit my honey bun, dog. And after that, I'm Gucci. Oh my God. I want one now. I've just talked myself in. I'm about to literally I'm about to go get one now. A cold red Beezy? Oh my God, bro. I drink them in the wintertime. That's show you how I'm so addicted to Red Bulls that if I don't get one, I'll have a headache by 11 o'clock in the morning. I've winged myself off of it since I've been more local, regional. Like I've winged myself off of it. I just do coffee, but you don't understand. Like you get addicted to caffeine, bro. I give you don't get a coffee today. Don't get a coffee today. Just go through your whole day with no coffee. You have a headache by 11 o'clock. You have a headache by 11 o'clock. Forget about it. Look, Big Mike, no, he's Big Mike. Big Mike, bro. Yo, Big Mike, they don't know to put it on the tray on the dashboard, the little square part. They don't know that, bro. They don't know, man. You gotta let it heat up. It's like oh man, that thing just, man, shit, bro. It catches up. You doing that every other day, every day for a decade, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. See, look, Dirty Bro, you need a Wawa coffee every day. That's his move, bro. That's his move. All of us got something we do that we do. It's like, and everybody act like they don't, but somebody got something they do. Everybody got something they do that they not supposed to be doing, bro. Back hurting just thinking about 10 years. Yeah. Oh my God, the Cinnabon pilot. Oh my God, the Cinnabon. The Cinnabon, Brown, but it is like a psychological thing. What else can you do when you are in solitude and listen to the radio and talk on the phone? And now we're getting to the big part. We're getting to the actual mental damage that you've done to yourself. See, I was watching Dirty Bro's channel this morning, so I'm gonna keep using him as an example. Just gonna deal with it. But When Dirty Broke goes into his job, he has the social stability to talk to somebody. What's up, Dirty Broke? What's going on, Jimmy? Woody woody woo. He tells him to have some conversations with him. Woody woody woo. Boom boom bang. He goes to one of his stores. The young lady in there, no Dirty Broke. Hey, Dirty Broke, what's going on? How you doing, Kelly? Woody woody woo. He talks to the next person at the next door, the next person at the next door, the next person at the next door. He runs into co-workers and they talk back and forth. He deals with some of the co-workers that are snitching. He's set up mentally to deal with that shit, bro. A fresh off of OTR driver is not mentally set up to do that much talking. Because y'all don't never think that you're used to being OTR. You don't necessarily want to have that many conversations now, 5, 6, 10 years later. You don't want to have that conversation. You don't want to have them conversations no more. You're used to getting a 2,000-mile load and having 3 days of solitude, baby. You talk to some people on the phone, but that's if you choose to have that conversation. So let's say I say, screw it. I'm done with the forums. I call Dirty Broke because we got each other's number. Yes, we talk. I call Dirty Broke and say, all right, I'm coming down there with you. Coming to your terminal. Dirty Broke introduced me to the supervisor down the county. I say what's up to him. Woo. I'm coming into work in the morning or at night, and this nigga gonna want to talk to me every day, bro. And I ain't feeling that. Like, I'm good, Bill. Fuck off. Like, I don't want to talk to you every day. Like, then I gotta go to the store and I gotta talk to this motherfucker. Then I gotta go to the store and talk to this motherfucker. Then I'm running into other people that drive with him and they gonna want to talk. And it's like, oh my God. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to speak to you. I'm used to just being in my own little capsule to rebirth and I don't have to talk to nobody. These fools want to talk every day, bro. I can't. It's like I have to learn that. I have to learn that talking every day shit. Every day, bro. Some days I don't want to be spoke to at all. And I might bite your head off. You think that you still have the social structure to deal with office chatter. You think that you have the social structure and mental stability to deal with, because here's something you don't think you got to deal with when you go local. Office politics. How many people know what office politics is? I'll wait, bro. I will wait. Office, let's not call them office politics. Yard politics. Yard politics. There's nothing harder to navigate than yard politics when you're not used to that. They follow me out to the truck talking. Exactly. And some days, Dirty Broke, he just want to eat his Wawa honey bun in peace, bro. But every day, playing favorites. And nothing's worse. And I hate to throw white people under the bus here, but they know too, because they know who I'm talking about. Nothing's worse than the country boy white dude who is freaking sucking up to the supervisor at the yard, and he is snitching and telling on people and backstabbing and gossiping and running around and saying he knows the owner, and this guy is the worst guy in the world in a local position. And you are not coming from OTR. You're not prepared to deal with that. You don't necessarily know to just ignore this guy. That shit gonna get old quick. It's gonna get old because some of the stuff he's saying is coming back to you through the supervisor, and it's not a good deal when you a OTR cat. You ain't used to nobody try and talk to you all the time or check you. Road dog, do you know who I'm talking about? Ain't nobody checking you. You used to be in the streets. Like, bro, stop talking to me. I don't care. Get away from me. And then here, this dude will backstab you and then still try to talk to you on the yard, bro. Like he forgot he don't want to be snitching. Oh my god, it's the worst, bro. It's the worst. It's the worst in the world, man. That's a big one. Pocket watchers. How many hours you getting? I ain't get that many hours last week. You got on this account. I asked for that account. I'm not on that account. Why do you get that account? That guy. The worst, bro. When you OTR, you're not used to having all these conversations all the time. But you got to deal with this dude, man. You can't get away from him because you always got to go back to that terminal. And nobody told you, hey, man, you're going to have to, you have to build some social skills and dealing with people in close proximity because you're not out on the road doing whatever you want to do anymore. You're not on the road doing whatever you want to do anymore, bro. What you do affects people. How you speak to people affects people. Then you gotta deal with, you're right, slip seating. You particularly ain't used to cleaning off your joint all the time, but if you don't clean off that truck, they're gonna snitch on you. If you leave a wrapper in the cup holder, they're gonna snitch on you. If you don't sweep out the bottom of the truck, they're gonna snitch on you. If you freaking the mark on the steering wheel, they're gonna snitch on you. You only filled it up to 3 quarters and not full, they're gonna snitch on you. The truck's not parked in the correct place, they're gonna snitch on you. You left the trailer attached when you're supposed to detach from the trailer, they're gonna snitch on you. Like, these are the things you're gonna get snitched on about. So if you go into this situation knowing that this can happen, you may be a skosh bit more prepared to deal with it. You got to be prepared to deal with that shit, bro. You got to be prepared to deal with that shit, man. And you just got to deal with cameras in the truck because when you go local, if they decide to put that in there, you can't stop it. You can't stop it, man. Should we do a call in portion? 200 for the call in portion. You're going to get to the point where, it's coming, man. And you ain't about to stop shit. I'll start working there. No, you're not. It ain't that simple to quit local. You can quit all you want OTR. You can't do that local, bro. Yeah, you can't stop the cameras, man. They're coming. That's why I say, if you put yourself in a position, in a place where you're not so how do I say this? If you put yourself in a position where you're not so dependent on the check because you put yourself in a lifestyle that's so expensive, you may have a little wiggle room to experiment for a while. I'm sure they, oh my God, yes, Dirty Broke. That's one of the big ones, man. I don't know how you still stay cool with me because knowing me is not a good thing for your job. You shouldn't even be on my channel because no corporate company likes me. Like, I guarantee it. And I don't even know the name of your company, but I'm just telling you. When they get a whiff of what I be talking about, it is not a good look. Cameras are not that bad. Did it for years. Definitely wasn't quitting inward out. Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? You can't play with your phone no more, man. Get over it. You can't play with your phone no more, man. Pay attention to your job. You can't watch movies on the dashboard no more. We all were doing it. LTL line haul is better for local work. Okay. You're saying that's better than Hazmat? You're saying that is better than Hazmat? Autonomous semi is going westbound on I-10 in Arizona coming out of Tucson. Yeah, we all have known for years this was coming. We've known for years this is coming. But like I say, I would rather be 100% honest with you. And, it will make sense in tomorrow's show. It will make sense after time what I'm talking about. You do not need to fake the funk. If there's something that you need to be doing health wise, you need to take care of it. If you're the type of person, listen, a person that can stay OTR for 30 years, they're genetically set up to do that. Everybody is not genetically set up to be OTR for that long. What do I mean by that? Some people can sit in that truck and don't gain a pound. Some people sit in that truck and just constantly gain weight the whole time they're in there. If you're one of the people that is gaining weight, you need to get out, bro. If you're sitting in that truck on the umpteen years and you're pushing over 300 pounds, you need to get out of that truck immediately. You need to go on some type of disability type leave, look into that, and you need to start putting yourself in some type of weight rehab. You need to be able to eat food out of your house. You need to be able to eat food out of your house because let me tell you something. Don't nothing kill you faster than road food, bro. It's a totally different understanding of diet and eating. You need to get out of that position. That's a good way to do it, Ryan Jackson. Eat once a day. Everybody ain't got the willpower to do that, but you need to put yourself in a position where you can go home, fix yourself a turkey sandwich, and take that to work every day. You need to get yourself in a position like that. because you ain't genetically set up to be sitting in that truck. If you're getting in the 350s and all that, it's not for you, bro. You got to get out. You're gonna have to go home. You're gonna have to go local. You're gonna have to get into some type of medical rehab to drop the weight. You're gonna have to get into some type of gym. You're gonna have to take a pay cut. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to go to. You can go to these trucking schools and get you a hazmat. You can go retrain and do something, but you're gonna have to get into some type of health plan and quick. You're gonna have to stop eating fast food. You're gonna have to stop eating a bunch of sugary shit. You're gonna have to, bro, because the truth is, if you, I know dudes that came in the game at 190 and left at 400, left at 400 pounds. It's just that's just what the game is. Watch your calories, actually. James Devan Smith, I don't know you. What are you trying to say? Say it in the private chat. What are you here to say, bro? We haven't hit our number for a call-in show, which is $200. Very true. Health bar only has to strike you once before you can pass that medical card. Right. LTL could be better than hazmat, but you'll need a hazmat endorsement just to run a dedicated lane. Look at that. And like I said, when I tell you get a hazmat, I'm not telling you have to haul fuel. I'm just telling you you'll look better if you have one. Because all those companies everybody's talking about is paying all this money at the crib, these old Dominions, and they want you to have all the endorsements, bro. They don't want one endorsement. They want you to be able to do doubles, triples, hazmat. They need you to have a tanker. They need you to have all that before they're even going to have a conversation with you. Before they're even going to have a conversation with you, it's just they're not gonna waste their time. I see you, Ghost Trucker. See here, thank Cody, IBA, AJ, Mike, David, and Ghost Trucker, the only ones that did cash app. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer, y'all. But like I say, I hope that the conversation puts you in the position to understand that you thinking, oh, I just got my CDL and I'll be fine. To me, that's just no longer the case anymore, bro. You got to add something. You have to add something to that. You understand? You have to add something to that. If you don't add anything to it, Ashley's back again, and she's top of the cash app again, bro. Ashley, you gonna call in today? She just paid for the call-in show. Ashley paid for the call-in show, y'all. So if you want to call in, you can. But you're gonna have to add to that. You understand? It's like, I hate to say this because I know people don't want to hear it. You need to recertify. There's no such thing as better, RJ. You have to recertify. And I know y'all don't want to. And I'm gonna let y'all call in and have this conversation if you want to. You need to recertify. And some of y'all probably don't want to. Yeah. Ashley, she's top of the cash app. Two shows in a row, bro. I don't know what are you doing, Ashley? You're doing something crazy, ain't you? Like you're you're on a whole nother level out here. Like what do you do, Ashley? Tell us. I done dropped the link. Call in. What do you do, Ashley? What? How are you driving? Where are you driving at? What do you do, Ashley? Because you got to be owner opping or something. Ashley's owner opping or something because she's not playing. Mario, call in. She paid for the call in show, but nobody called in. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Yeah, let me take this off. They won't call in. Maybe Ashley's gonna call in a minute, so we'll wait on her. But I want y'all to understand these things. Some of these, companies have lanes against LAX. Yeah. It's just lacking discipline. 4 years OTR 190. Change your habits. Stop blaming the job. I mean, change your habits. It's not that. I mean, yeah, you're right. I can't say you're wrong. It isn't that easy, but I can't say you're wrong. That's why I say some genetically, some people are just, they're predisposed to gaining a lot of weight and they shouldn't even be in that position. You know, they shouldn't even be in that position. AJ Frazier says, carnivore diet. No, I don't know if that works, but he's saying carnivore diet. I don't know if that's gonna work or not, but we're that's a whole nother diet conversation. 4 years ain't really long enough. Water and intermittent fasting, that's the one. Water and intermittent fasting. I struggle with it, but it does help, man. You even feel better when you intermittent fast. You even feel better when you intermittent fast, you feel better. You definitely feel better. Keto and walking around the truck stop if it's safe enough. True, you got to watch the safety. I used to do 221 on 190. Stop eating truck stop food. That's the main one. Truck stop food is killing us, bro. They're killing us. Been doing it 3 months. Intermittent fast with fasting and carnivore diet. Yeah. You ain't sleepy. What you mean? Dirty broke. It's your chance. You supposed to be coming on here. What you mean you going to bed, bro? You work overnight, bro. I get it, man. I get it. Mario.
What's up, dude? My damn head. Hold on, my headset disconnected from. Hold on.
Shh. Ain't nothing, man. Tell them that it's not gonna be the same going home local, bro.
All right, my bad. What you say now? I had to reconnect my headset.
Let them know that it's not gonna be the same when you go home local.
Of course not.
It's gonna be totally different.
Yep, they gonna lot of they gonna make sure they use them 14 and 16 hour clocks to their advantage. And I don't think a lot of these cats OTR. How many of them really knew about the 16-hour clock?
Not many. Not many.
Ugh.
Not many.
Yep. My father-in-law been driving for FedEx for damn near 30 years. So when I first started driving, that was my whole plan to use the whole, the whole legacy, father-in-law, son-in-law, father-son type deal.
Right.
The year I do that, the year they want to start doing everything on computer based.
Mm. That's how the game worked too.
2 years, purposely got my hazmat and everything.
And you never went to you never went to FedEx?
Nope. Every time I tried to go, they would never pick me. And I told my father-in-law, "Look, I'm tired of begging folks for jobs. I appreciate the plug, but want no power to the socket."
Why wouldn't they take you?
Hell if I know.
Damn, man, that's that bullshit, bro.
But you also know they have to hire internal first.
Oh,
And a lot of times they put this shit on there. They put them job things on there because they have to.
oh, just to give people a chance, but they're gonna hire from internal anyway.
Yeah, it's cheaper to hire internal.
Jeez, I mean, I heard the FedEx was a good situation, man. I heard it was a good situation,
It is.
but I mean, especially living where you live, that joint locked down.
Forget about it.
Then you got them. Then they trying to. So basically, if you were to move somewhere less desirable, you probably could get a slot.
Probably. Then on top of that, I don't think a lot of people realize these LTL companies got their own trucking schools too.
Really?
Yep. Buddy of mine I went to high school with talked to him one day. Didn't even know he had a CDL. Met up with him like out in the streets. Told me he went and got his CDL. He drive for Saya. Everything was done through Saya. Then he talking about he wanted to come on the road. I told him, why don't you do that?
Wow. Yeah, you need to stick with that, bro. Ain't no point.
Crushed
Don't-
his whole little OTR dream. Told him, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it, man. You already in a good situation. Why even put yourself in that, man? Like you already winning, man. Don't do
Well,
it.
when you're on the outside looking in, you can only see so much through the keyhole.
That's a fact. And the truth is, we do make it look fun, and sometimes it is fun, but they're not discussing the stuff that you give up. You know, that's it. Some stuff you give up, bro, when you're on the road all the time. So if you have a situation that can pay you as good as OTR and you're at the house, there really ain't no point in moving, bro.
That's the law of alchemy.
Yeah, because it adds up. Man, I tell you, it adds up. Like I wasn't always this big, bro.
You shit. I was 240 when I started trucking.
I was 190, bro.
I went from a damn teddy bear to a grizzly bear.
It's that easy. I tell them, it gets harder the longer you're in it, bro. And you look at some of these job descriptions and you thinking, man, I ain't sitting in no warehouse when ain't no load. I'm not about to do it, bro. I'm not sitting in no warehouse when y'all run out of loads, bro, which is once a week. I'm not doing it, dog. Send me
Them day cab yellow trucks, and if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Oh boy, they get the butt out the duck with you, bro.
man. You
If
know
they
what?
ain't got no, they make sure you use that whole 14. You do not go home if you don't. Either you come back from driving, if they ain't got no load, you might well hop on the forklift.
Oh, not the forklift.
Yes, sir.
Does it? I can't. I'm just not gonna do it, bro. Like I just can't do it. I'm
That's what
sorry.
I'm saying. It's
I would
like,
be dying in there, bro.
yeah, and I was telling you about the farm life. One guy told he tried at one company I spoke with. He tried to scare me off. I told him, look, we're talking about climbing in a trailer. I was like, look, I did flatbed and train people on flatbed for 5 years. That don't scare me. The scariest thing to me right now, and ain't even scary, is learning how to survive in negative 30-degree weather. If I can do that,
Yo,
everything else gravy.
yeah, I don't master that, bro. I don't master. And really, that was when I was doing that. It was just the right clothes. You got the right clothes. It's doable, but man, your fingers are gonna go through a beating, bro. Ugh. Man, you can't even feel your finger, bro. And then a lot of the gloves you get to survive that, they take away your digits, man. Like you can't really grab and manipulate shit with it because you got these big old muffin hands on. Like
Yeah.
it's not, it's and somehow you warm and hot and cold at the same time.
God damn, your body tripolar.
Yeah, exactly. You sweating, but you're cold, but you're hot. Like, nah, dog, nah. It's one of them things. It's not for the weak. That's why I do like the farms.
Mm,
When I say the farms, they a lot of them be like the farms ain't like, man, y'all. It's a whole world of trucking at the farms. They are not telling y'all about, bro.
mineral hauling too.
Mineral hauling. I mean, certain seeds. Like it's a whole thing that they've been doing and getting home every other night and not even telling us, bro.
Yeah, but see, because of where I live, it's like I can only be home every 10 days. And I told him, shit, if I can get, but I have more days off than what I would if I run OTR, because they do the they was doing like the, excuse me, 2 for 1 special with the home time, and I was like, if I can make
Mm,
and be home for 4 days and it be consistent, who am I to complain?
yeah, yeah. Who's you to complain? But like you said, a lot of that is where you live because if when you start getting more rural, then it'll be more accessible to you. But it's kind of brutal if you live in a certain place. And you still out you still out where you were before, so it's like that's gonna be brutal. But
Man,
if you were to, in between Savannah, oh, you'd be winning, bro. You'd be winning,
I was
winning.
actually thinking about moving down that way, but the place I'm talking about, they're a little further north than that. So,
Right.
they deal with, because when I was talking to them, they was like they haul a lot of stuff out of the south, but it goes like up north.
Mm. That's a good little lane right there. Good
Yep.
little lane. But like you said, it's position. It is where you live, man. Cause them dudes out Kansas and Nebraska and all that, man, they got a good little situation going on, bro. But who the hell want to live in Nebraska?
Man, I wouldn't give a damn. Long as I can save some money. I'm getting old. I'm old anyway.
Oh, bro, you talking about going from $700,000 houses to $240,000 houses?
And they about the same size.
And they about the same damn size. And once you realize everybody using the same material, it don't fucking matter. Oh, houses are better here than there. Man, this shit is all corporate, bro. It's the same shit. Just
Same material source from the same places.
from the
And
same
hell,
place.
and flatbedders can tell you that. Just
Yeah,
like when you get a lot of these like I got into it on in the comments about folks with fresh chicken. Somebody was trying to tell me, I'm like, dude, how you gonna tell me when I'm the one that haul it? All of it's coming from Tyson, Mountaineer Farms, Purdue. Then the
right,
top three.
right. And if you're talking about, oh, mine is super organic, you can't afford it. So I don't know what you even talking about that shit for. Can't afford it, bro. The stuff that they trying to if you well, I get mine from Whole Foods. Whole Foods is part of the regime too, bro. They selling you bullshit too.
Look, coming from Tyson, Purdue, Mountaineer Farms, and there's one more that's like in Mississippi. Sanderson's.
Mm. Yeah, it's all a lie. Most of it's a lie. Hold on, Gold Phoenix done popped up. 1 second. Gold Phoenix, Big Money Grips himself.
Yeah, what it do, bro? How's
Was
it going?
is you allowed to be on here with me, bro? You don't want to mess up your new
Man,
situation, doggy.
hey man, they couldn't care less to be honest with you. As long as I don't make them look bad, you know what I'm saying? But I don't say who I work for no way, so they cool with it.
Shh, keep it on the low, Z, doggy.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with you, Big Money Grip?
Man, I'm out here in a forest in a undisclosed location getting loaded up with TNT. So we doing what we do.
All right, we trying
Hauling
to make it.
broomsticks.
Hey, you must be getting crazy paper for that.
Man, look, we ain't gonna talk about that, man. What I
Ju-
will say
the
is if the
Taurus is
wheels
going back.
ain't turning, I'm still earning. That's all I say about that.
That's a whole new concept, bro. Whole new
Man, I'm
concept.
loving it.
You love it
I'm
life.
freaking loving it. Absolutely am, man. I'm about to run this little next week and a half situation. I'm about to take 2 weeks off and chill. Taurus ain't gonna go back. I might pay it off and get a companion for it. I might need a little friend, but we'll see. We'll see
You
about
got to
that.
buy the house first, right?
Yep. That's on the table.
Yeah, you got to figure out. Well, do I want to live at a coast? You know what I'm saying? What do I
I might
want?
get I might have to get the skybox. You feel me?
That's
I
really the
think
move.
looking down from the 30th floor just seems, it seems marvelous. I might have to move to Houston or something. You feel me?
Oh no, don't nobody want to move to Houston,
Nah,
dog.
I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna do it like that. But nah, man, I've
San
been
Jose.
chilling. San Jose, yeah, I can do that.
A lot of people sleep on how nice San Jose is, man.
You know what I'm saying? Move somewhere obscure like Corpus Christi. Ain't nobody talking about that.
No, right, right. Oh my God, yes, man. Get you a skybox. Let them know you need 2 car slots. Oh man, you living the
Oh
dream,
man,
dog.
living the life, man. All I'm telling y'all now, I probably missed a good bit of the live because phone service been a little spotty back here. But get y'all hazmat. I'm telling you, if you trying to get paid, you cannot be doing the same thing everybody else is doing. There was one guy, we ain't gonna say who he is, but seems to make a big deal of me not being an owner operator. Why do I want to own a truck to do the same thing everybody else is doing?
No, you getting a little owner op company hate.
Is there If I go owner op, it's gonna be worth it. That's all I gotta say about that, bro.
Right.
I'm not about to do no regular. I ain't get hazmat to haul fuel, so you know.
So you're not in the hauling fuel? What's up with that?
No, I haul dynamite, poison, freaking ammunition, all kinds of stuff, dude. A lot of stuff I can't talk about for real, but
Right.
this
But
is
you
commercial, so
with the fuel haulers is they not top notch hazmat. That's not the gold
no, no,
standard.
no. There's a difference between pulling hazmat and transporting hazardous material.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. See, I do hazardous material. Dynamite ain't nothing to play with. There's a whole different set of rules that goes with this. Like, we have to guard the load. That's a DOT regulated. We have to have written route plans, certain permits to go into certain place. Like if I was going to take the New York tollway, for example, I would have to write down what point I'm going to enter and where I plan on exiting and whether it's
Mm,
subject to change or not. It's just a lot of rules, but I mean, they paid me
jeez.
thousands to do this shit, and cross border. I'm about to go to BC soon, so this is what
Mm.
we do. We do it for
Yeah.
real.
Dang, bro, that sounds complicated, bro.
It is complicated, but they pay me complicated money to do it, so I'm not mad.
And that's why you get. I want to tell you this.
What's
The
crazy
reason.
is the money complicated, but the checks are simple. It's just you get paid to exist. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay.
Listen, this is why they do not like you, bro. This is why.
Because even when I was losing, I won at the end of it. That's the crazy part.
This right here. This is why they do not like you, man. Like you killing the game out here. You doing your thing. You know what I mean? And you speak with confidence, man. And that pisses a lot of people off, dog.
hmm
They
Yeah,
don't
it's
like
because a
that
lot of
shit.
people don't know, bro. Like you gotta know people. The reality is you don't know what you don't know. Okay, a lot of why I know what I do now comes from watching TV as long as I have. That's the truth.
Mm.
He's really the root of all of it because he led me to connections that led me down in this direction where I could do this and that or whatever. But it all started with him. Listen to what this dude is saying. I kid y'all not.
Oh yeah.
You gonna put some money in your pocket.
I be trying to tell people they can get some money, man. Like I know a few cats that's over there where you at, man, and you're not in the bad spot, bro. Like
Oh
you
no.
killing it.
No,
On
I've seen frightening numbers to be honest with you.
frightening numbers. Jeez.
Yeah, like I'd be a completely different person getting that, and it's coming. Just give it time.
You saying you gonna change, bro?
Just give it time. I'm telling you, going, bro. I'm gonna be walking around with a gold chalice, a pimp cane. The pimp named Slipback. That's gonna be me.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be a totally different person, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get me the Benz. Cartier shades or whatever.
Hey man,
Only address me by my last name. Like, let's get that understood.
and Hazmat is paying that much money, bro. How much do you get home though?
How much do I get? Oh, so I only got to work 3 weeks at a time. I tell you, I work 3 weeks, get a week off. They really don't want you out longer than six, but if you work for 6 weeks, you got to take, or you can take 2 weeks off if you want to,
Mm,
doing, working over here. So, I mean, it adds up to the same money regardless. And then, there's the annual bonus. So, I mean, it all adds up to a lot of freaking money. I'm not going to
yeah.
say specifically, but I mean,
No,
I'm salary, so
you don't want to.
it's
You don't want.
cool.
You don't want to give all the drip out. You do not want to give
Hmm.
all the drip out.
Bro, but what I'll say is on the specialized side of things, people are way nicer. My dispatcher is chill. She called me the other day. She was like, "Hey, yo, take the day off. We'll pay you for that." Like, it's just, I'm not stressed. They're not running us like dogs. It's different. It's just different.
Hey man, listen, bro. If it's working for you, man, I'm happy for you. You killing it. I'll be
Hmm.
watching the gram, making sure you ain't slipping with showing the truck. I see you marked all that shit out.
Yeah,
Know,
absolutely.
because I'll be watching. I'm like, oh no, you marked it out. I'm about to talk shit. I was about to text me, hey, bro, that you slipping, bro, you slipping. But
Don't
no,
need me to know, bro.
you marked that thing out and said, nope, I'm not about to show you bitches nothing. And and
Hmm.
and bro, that's the way to fucking do it, bro.
Absolutely.
These fools don't need to know what you got going on or anything like that.
There's a lot of speculation who he worked for. I'm saying like, yo, what does knowing who I work for do for you?
How does it help you? And that's the main thing. How does this help you? Unless you're just
Hmm.
interested in what I'm doing to bother
Start,
me.
yeah, to start drama and all that. Because a lot of these cats who want to know, even if they did know, okay, you gonna come over here and get some bread, or you gonna get on here and make YouTube videos about how I should have did things the way you did. Like something we ain't gonna say who, but I'm just saying what I do is worth more than $20.
Mm.
I'll let you figure out what I'm talking about on that one.
Hey, I don't really engage in drama no more because I'm trying to be a peaceful person. I'm here to help the culture.
I'm just
I don't know
saying.
nothing that happened when they did it and when they was that. I'm not involved, bro.
I'm just saying, what
I
I'm
walk
saying?
on
Ben
the
Franklin,
farm
my
down the
best
county.
friend.
I'm not even in y'all industry no more. I'm not even
You
in the
know,
industry no more.
what's crazy is before I came over here, I actually tried to get on the farm, but a lot of the companies was saying I lived outside of their hiring
Yeah.
radius.
That's the sketchy part about it. You got to live in a certain place. I'm telling you, they have purposely hid the farms from us, bro.
Hmm.
And when I'm talking about us, I'm not just saying black. I'm saying the people who went through the plantation to get their license. They teach you about running corporate. They don't teach you about the farms at
Right.
all because no one said hopper, no one said pneumatic to me at all, ever. That's something I just
Hmm.
ran into. But if
Yeah.
you were living in Kansas and went to a private school, it'd have been right there on the brochure.
It literally right there. They was telling me, hey, you need to live close to I'm not even gonna say the interstate, but you need to live next to this miscellaneous interstate over here. And I'm like way off. So
Yeah,
it was either go back east or stay where I'm at and figure something else out. And I'm like, screw it, I'm gonna just get my endorsements.
yeah. That's just about the best thing you can do, bro. That's the
Hmm.
best thing to do is just get your endorsements and see what you can get into and look around, man. It's just dude, there's shit everywhere, and we're stuck in the corporate box lane, or we're
Yup.
stuck in the corporate flatbed lane. And it's like that's cool to get in, but you gotta do some looking around after that, bro.
Yeah, 2 years and go on and get moving, bro. Like that's the side of things. I don't even let you use the bathroom for real, bro. TB, you know what just happened? I'll tell you what just happened a few minutes ago. So I'm like I said, I'm in this forest getting loaded, right? My co-driver had to go, number two, but ain't no bathrooms over here because we were bunkers and shit. These dudes hopped in the pickup truck and gave him a ride back to civilization to use the bathroom and brought him back. Like that's the type of stuff that goes on this side of things. It's unheard of in trucking.
That's crazy, bro.
Wild. I
That's
never would have knew. I have yet to go to a shipper or a receiver that wasn't just chilling.
Yeah, because the truth is, where you're dropping off is a different type of job in itself. Like dropping off
Yeah.
at a refrigerated place that has 3 shifts and they're making $17 an hour is way different than the places you're at.
Yup. Nah, these people 9 to 5, relaxing. They got Starlink internet. Like they're just they
Jeez.
minding their own business. And 99% of the time, if you're not loaded by Friday, you just take a couple of paid days off, and it just is what it is.
You take paid days off.
Absolutely.
Jeez.
Absolutely. I'm about to get a pay raise soon. Shoot.
I'm about to just go ahead on start hating on your ass, bro. That's put that out there. I'm about to start dropping diss tracks. I'm sorry, acting like I know where you at. All that. I'm just gonna start this. And I'm gonna do those veiled diss they don't know. You know, some of these cats live in this part of Texas and they drive Fords like they Lexuses. I'm gonna drop little subliminals.
Yo.
Everybody don't gotta smell good. Like, what is he talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Tint the windows like it's a Maserati or something.
Right. What he tint the windows for?
You know what I'm saying? He doing all this like he got the title to the truck.
Right. He ain't got the title to the truck. You company nigga. I'm just gonna start beefing with you, just straight up, like for no reason. Just
Hey,
side
listen. A lot of people would be happier just being very highly paid employees. That's the truth.
That man.
I'm really realistically, I'm just cool taking a break from having a responsibility.
Dude, I'll put it to you. You would have more shit and more stability if you stay company. That's just the truth.
That's a fact. You understand how much easier it is to do things with a W-2?
Oh my
And
god.
a actual paycheck that's in your name and not some miscellaneous LLC here and there.
Oh my! I mean, you're literally getting calls from BMW.
Oh my
Literally.
freaking god! Hey, refinance your car. I'm like, yo, what? I just started.
A BMW asked me to bring my truck in to get it fixed, and I have a Ford. Why would I do that?
That's
we can
insane.
do oil changes here. You're trying to get me to buy a BMW. Chill out.
That's insane.
I don't want. I'm not bringing my F-150 to you. Dude, what are you talking? You're trying to get me in
That's
to trade it in.
And what's funny, they gonna give you the truck back, and something gonna go wrong with it.
Then they're gonna be like, "Wow, man, well, you might just buy a BMW now." No,
we got this X5 over here.
All right, and it's gonna break immediately. But hey, come get it. Like, no.
Warranty.
I'm good. I'm one of them dudes that I keep my lifestyle very modest. I'm not interested in doing a bunch of crazy shit. I don't have any shows of wealth except for my equipment because I got this right here. I ain't showed you this yet. I'll show you off camera, but I'll at least just show you this symbol.
Ah, shoot.
Just got that puppy right there. So
he ain't playing, y'all. That's all you need to know.
I ain't playing with you. So waiting on that. You know, if I can, if stuff go good at the job and the show I'll try to go get me a lens for that joint. I'm gonna get the YouTube lens. I'll tell you which one it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. On the low. Keep it on the low.
Yeah,
sure.
I ain't gonna think I might have to hook myself up with another camera whenever I start. Because I got to be more miscellaneous with the vlogs now. I can't really.
Yeah, you got to show the restaurants you going to, not the shippers.
Yeah. Hey, look at this view. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. But I tell people all the time, like when I do this show, if somebody the donations, it goes right to I think it's obvious at this point. That's where it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if people think. You got to looking at my setup. That's where I'm putting the Cash App money.
Facts.
Because I show the boxes. Like, bro, I literally, if y'all give me money, I go straight to making the show better. That's the first place I go. I just go right there and just as soon as I get it, I take it in there. I reinvest into what I'm doing. And now, I don't do webcams no more. Like I'll use a camera. So I got 2 Sonys pointing at me right now. And my first Sony was $5,000. I ain't gonna be able to buy another one of them bitches. Like that was a stupid purchase, but it looks good. But it was like I didn't have to spend all that money on that that camera. But
For YouTube, yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, that was nuts. It was stupid. And they come to find out it's a broadcast camera. You're not even supposed to be using it for YouTube.
Yeah, no, facts.
So
There's a Sony camera I seen. I think might have been 1,500, 2,000, something like that. I've been eyeing for a while. I
probably
just
the
never pulled the
F30.
trigger. I don't make enough money off of YouTube to justify it.
And see, that's the point. That's the point. YouTube has to pay for my setup. I don't use my grown man money that I'm taking care of my old lady with. And then when it's like she swiped to get gas, the money's gone because I bought a camera. Like I don't do that. I have set aside for I'm an adult. I got to do shit with my earned money, and then the YouTube money pays for itself, so I can bring a better show and a clearer show and it sound better and everything like that. It has to pay for itself. But I appreciate you calling in, Gold Phoenix. Yeah, I do have I gotta go to rehab and try to get this mobility back and all that.
Yeah, for sure, man. Be easy.
Stay up, man. Don't do drugs. Be happy, dog.
Yep, for sure.
Mario.
What's up?
I'm about to get on off here, man. There's something else you want to say, bro?
Hey, I was just gonna say Gold Phoenix gonna change his name from Gold Phoenix to Platinum Falcon.
Right. You're gonna go the Diamond Eagle. It's just gonna keep going. It's gonna keep going up.
Palladium Condor or some shit.
Right. Yeah, he's living the dream over there, man. But
hey, but I was gonna say he don't want to tell the lanes I will. I'm a snitch. Well, I ain't really no snitch, but Wichita Falls, Texas, Amarillo, that I-40, or either where I-70 and I-29 meet. Am I lying? If you don't live there, you ain't gonna know nothing about the farms.
Nothing. And when I tell people, I mess with the farms, they be like, "What does that mean?" It's like, bro, it's a whole world of jobs that nobody even deals with, bro. Whole world of jobs, man, and no one's interested. It's a whole world of leasing on. If you a person who got a truck free and clear, you can take it to the farms and clean up. And especially during the harvest, they don't even know about the harvest, Mario, at all. They don't know about the harvest.
You can rent you a hopper bottom for a little nothing from the farm, at least the ones in Georgia.
Yeah.
And haul directly for them. A buddy of mine told me that. I'm like, I couldn't do nothing but just pat my head up against the wall. Like, It can't be that simple.
Ag exemptions on his time clock.
Time clock for what? You ain't traveling what, 15, 20 miles generally going with farms?
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing. It depends on what side you're doing. Like the side I'm doing is I'm taking it from the farm to the distributor, so I have to go a little bit further.
Yeah.
But if you're doing it like from farm to farm, like you have the seeds and I'm the plant, like then yeah, you can do it that way.
Not even farm to farm to the grain to the silos.
Right. I can hit silos all over the country. I don't, but I can go 2 states over because I'm hauling something that isn't planted everywhere. So like a lot of people need it, but it's not planted everywhere. Like I sometimes I'll haul like mustard seeds, and some
seeds.
Yeah, then you got to haul that to whatever the big faceless ag company that makes mustard, and they have places all over the country.
Them big ass silos that you see going down US 50 as you go into US 59 and whatever them US highways in liberal Kansas as you go by when you go into the beef plant and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That now you and then sometimes when I mess with meat can be sent anywhere. But hauling the meat I don't like to do because it makes me want to be a vegetarian. That shit's nasty. But you ever just had chicken butt sit in the truck for 12 hours in the middle of the summer? Like that shit is brutal.
Or when you going to pick up the fresh chicken out of Purdue Farms. And that little tube with the protein trailer sit right next, it's about 10-15 feet from where you get loaded. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That shit is nasty, man.
And you have to keep some bleach or some kind of cleaner so you can spray your shoes as soon as you get back in your truck.
But it's still done soaked into your t-shirt. It's in there, like it's in there, bro.
You getting and not only that, you getting attacked by 8-10 flies.
Oh,
that don't want to leave your truck.
And they're gangster flies too. They're not like little teeny bitch
Be
ass
them
flies.
big ass flies that be like, fuck with me if you want to.
Right. If you
I
smash
beat
me,
your
I'm
ass.
gonna leave a stain on your truck. Like that's how big these flies
They slap you and tell you to mind your business.
are. Exactly. I went to one farm and I opened the door. I didn't close it when I went to the back to unroll the tarp.
You had a whole family living in that
I had freaking 57 flies just sitting in the truck, bro. I was like, man, all over the ceiling. Like, what the hell?
I got me electric fly swatter for that reason.
Yeah, yeah. Zzz, zzz. Nah, I'm gonna figure it out though. We're gonna talk more. I'm gonna be coming on here tomorrow. You gonna be available?
Yeah, I should be.
All right, man. I appreciate you, bro. Stay
All
safe,
right,
man.
dude. You too, bro. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, man. And I just hope I make stuff that FLA love. I appreciate that K and M. I hope I make stuff that helps people, bro. That's why I always invest back into it. I hope I make stuff that helps people. That's pretty much what it's about for me. I want to help people with what I'm doing. And some of these conversations we have and you would run into in 4 or 5 years, but you can skip all that because I can tell you it's coming and you can have some pre-planning. And sometimes when you plan, it just makes all the difference, bro, when you know it's coming. Some stuff hits you, you didn't even know it was coming, bro. I just be trying to tell you stuff. Look, man, you're gonna get tired of this, bro. The OTR life. You're gonna get tired of it, bro. Don't let nobody fool you like you're not. One day you're just gonna be sitting in that truck and you're gonna be like, man, I'm sick of being gone. I want to go home. And you need to know, oh, well, TB already gave me a plan for that. So I know what I need to do. You know what I mean? I know what I need to do. Ashley again hits top of the cash app of all time. Ashley, I see you. I was hoping you was gonna get to call in. Maybe tomorrow you can call in and give us some, give us some pointers on what you do because you must be a serious trucker, bro. You must be a serious trucker, or hit me on the means you were saying, and we can get an interview or something. But I'm getting out of here. But I hope it helps, man. I hope people get out of their situation. I hope there's a young dude or young girl that's sitting in a situation they don't understand and they just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. And I hope they fall upon this video and their life changes, bro. And I know that's a lot to be asking for, but that's what I want. I want them to come to this and be open to something they was never gonna think, bro. They was never gonna think like, man, I could do that. You can do this, bro. But you just gotta know what's coming. That's it. There's some curveballs coming and we just want you prepared for it. So when you feel like, all right, man, I'm done with this, I already know what I'm gonna go into because I've been looking into the farms, I've been looking in the hopper, I've been looking in the pneumatic because I heard about that from TB. I've been looking in the hazmat, I've been looking in the fuel hauling, I've been looking. I hope you feel that and you take some ganders at it. And then when you ready, you just freaking know what you're gonna do. And it's just gonna seem Jasmine, I see you. It's just gonna seem normal to you. You're not even gonna feel like I'm scared. I see you, Slim Pack 392. You're not gonna feel like you scared because you already been for a couple years or 8, 6, 7, 8 months. You already been plotting on the lousy. And then when you are, oh, I know what I need. You go get your hazmat real quick. A lot of y'all don't. Some people don't know that they can get their hazmat online. You can go to a trucking school and do an online course and get started, get your hazmat cert. You may have to still go take the written test, but they'll set you up to take it. So if you're someone that's not good at taking tests, you can go online, get that done. Then when you go in, you done had online classes, you go in, ace the test. So if you say, man, I ain't good at reading the book, man, there are resources to help you. And then you can say, all right, I'm at my third year. I'm gonna go. That's why I say stuff like Dirty Bro. You can slide over Dirty Bro. He tell you how to get into the fuel hauling. You know what I'm saying? You go do heavy material, stuff like that. That way you know that there's paths for you. You're not stuck, OTR. You're not stuck. You're not stuck, bro. There's paths for you. You understand that? There's things you can do. There's CDL prep app, like Mark is talking. There's things you can be doing to better yourself, man. You can go get a crane certification, bro. You get your CDL, there's crane certification stuff that you can go do. Look up CDL, then look up crane cert. You can be a mobile crane guy. You know, you can be a crane rigger for $40 an hour. There's things you can do, bro. It ain't the end of the world. The same way you went through the CDL process, you can go through that process. And if you ain't got none of that stuff and you just watching and you just trying to get in the door, man, call these companies, man. You ain't got no money, man, call these companies. They will pay you to do it, bro. And you can elevate your life from in the poverty section to living a good middle class life. And that sometimes, if you come from where I came from, that's all you needed, bro. Was someone to say that it could be done. For someone to say that it could be done, that's all you needed, bro. And you can do the shit, man. This shit ain't hard, man. It's not hard. It just requires you to focus and get off the drugs, bro. Ain't no weed smoking, none of that. That's over, bro. Let it go. If you sitting there smoking now, bro, you need to say this is the last joint I'm gonna smoke. You need to say I need to go clean, because that's a prerequisite. You got to be clean, bro. You can't have no dirty piss, man. You can't. That's over. You done smoking weed. You done BSing with your future. You ready to get some shit done. That's the truth. And if you're ready to get some stuff done, I'm here to help you with that. I'm here to tell you you can freaking do it, bro. It's not hard. And once you feel that what's the word? Once you feel that independence, that financial independence, once you feel that, and it's worth its weight in gold, bro. So no, you ain't worried. I got it. Or I have the propensity to make it. I have the knowledge. I have something people want and they want to pay me for, bro. That's what you come here and get. And when you get in, I'm going to tell you other ways to keep it going. We really going to have to discuss mental health and physical health, hygiene. We have all these discussions, bro. And tomorrow, I don't know what y'all want me to talk about tomorrow, but I'm going to research in my Patreon. If you go to the Patreon, I'll let them tell me what to do for Friday. And I'm going to see what dudes need to, people want to hear, want to talk about, or what they're having an issue with. But if you're a new person that ain't got nothing yet, you need to sub and stay. You don't got to learn this on your own. I'm T Bizzle. I'm around. I'm telling you the truth. I don't want nothing from you. You just show love to the Cash App when you have it, or how much you have, and we just keep it pushing from there, and we make it work. Don't do drugs, and please, 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 you gots to be happy, dog. Trucker Brown here. I'm just here to remind you that we are on Patreon, and it does help out the channel. Thanks to all the people who sub to the Patreon this weekend. I appreciate you. New content is coming there, and these clips that I'm giving you are from the exclusive Trucker Report Live that I do with Phil, which his link is at the bottom on Rumble TB Uncut. So I appreciate y'all. Love the support. If you like the content, man, hit the buttons. Let me know. Thanks for coming to the Patreon.